this is your reminder that our words matter. Our words matter, you know? We can say we believe and we trust in the Lord and all these things, but if we are speaking complaints and negativity and that kind of stuff, we are sowing seeds of death. We're not sowing seeds of life. We have power of life and death in our tongue. Our words matter. Our words matter what we speak to others, and our words matter what we speak to ourselves about situations that we're in. Remember, God has everything for a purpose, right? All things work together for good of them who love God, are called according to his purpose. So in situations where things don't feel good, they don't look good, they don't sound good, they're painful, ask God. Maybe they're just weird. Ask God, what do you want me to learn in this? What is the purpose in this? Because your word says that all things work together for good. So show me the good in this situation. That's how we should be thinking as believers. We should not be like the world, burdened down by all these things. We have access to the Father. We have access to his unlimited resources, and whatever we're carrying around, whether it's worry, whether it's pain, undealt with pain, God has a plan, right? He's in control. The enemy actually cannot do anything to you without God's consent. We can look at Job as the example of that. Satan went before God and was like, I bet he wouldn't worship you if he didn't have all these things, all these nice things, Start taking away his stuff and he's just going to curse you. And God allowed Job to be tested. He allowed him to be tested. And God allows us to be tested. But remember, the testing of our faith is what develops in us perseverance to keep going. Also, it is a testimony of our faith to others. Why do we hold fast to this faith? Why do we have a peace that surpasses all understanding? Like, most people would have crumbled up and fell on the floor and been done in, but you keep going. Why? And we can tell them it's because of our hope in Jesus. Hope has a name. His name is Jesus. Our hope is not in a candidate. Our hope is not in a policy. Our hope is not in our country. But our hope is in Jesus, who is eternal, right? So he wants us focused on the eternal. The enemy wants us focused on the temporary. We have to look at situations and decide what has eternal value and keep our eyes on Jesus. He's got a purpose. He's got a plan. He's going to lead you through it. He's not going to make it go away. In this world, we will have trouble, but be of good cheer. He has overcome the world. He's already overcome. He's the victor. So we're never a victim. We're always the victor because Jesus has already defeated the enemy. There's no dart that he can throw at us that God hasn't already designed for good. So let the enemy throw what he wants, but know that your shield of faith is enough. And your trust in the Lord is powerful. Stay humble before the Lord and ask him to mold you and shape you through whatever you're going through, and give it up as an offering to him. Remember the little boy with the fish and the loaves, he gave what he had. 5 fish, 2 loaves of bread, and God multiplied it and fed 5,000. So think of that concept of what we offer to God. He transforms it into what we need. All those people were hungry and there was a need. But anything we offer him, it can be pain, it can be doubt, it can be worry, whatever it is, frustration, disappointment. Just give it to the Lord. Say, God, this is what I got. This is all I have. And it is ugly, and it is shameful, and it is, what it is. But God will transform. God will transform it. He'll place in you what you need to get through that situation. If you offer it to him, be a willing vessel. That's what it means to walk with Jesus. And remember that your hardships are not the end all be all. Like, it doesn't have to define you, but it can refine you when you go through that fire of testing. And that's the purpose, to be refined. We're supposed to be continually being made like Jesus, and it is painful. Let me just tell you, it's painful on the flesh. but our spirit is stronger, and our spirit is eternal. And we have to focus on the eternal value, that what we're going through has eternal value. God is going to get all the glory, honor, and praise. And the more we offer to him, the more room we make in us for him to do the work that needs to be done. I guarantee you, somebody has been praying to be made more like Jesus, and now they're having the opportunity to do it, and they're just starting to question everything because it's really painful and it's difficult. But remember, Jesus has already overcome the circumstance. So take his hand and let him walk you through it. You will not be sorry putting your trust in him. He is faithful. His mercies are new every morning. It doesn't matter if we've done it perfectly right. He will finish the work he started in you. God bless you.